Hi, welcome back once again to CBSE Board Economics. Today in Microeconomics, we're discussing the last topic in your Unit 1, Introduction, the Basic Economic Problem. To refresh your memory, let's come back. In the first episode, we discussed about basic economic problem. Second episode, we discussed about the central problems of the economy, what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. In the third episode, we discussed the problem of what to produce and how much quantity. In the next episode, we discussed how to produce, labor intensive and capital intensive, remember? And the next one, we discussed about for whom to produce, the three central problems in detail. And next we discussed about the difference between microeconomics and macroeconomics. And the last topic you have in this unit is the difference between normative economics or normative issues in economics and positive economics, positive issues. What exactly is positive economics and what exactly is normative economics? What are positive issues and what are normative issues in economics you are studying? So before we go to positive and normative, from a layman's point of view, you know that if I say the sun rises in the east, you all agree. There are no different opinion about it. Not some people say the sun rises in the west and some people say it rises in the east. That's a positive statement. The sun always rises in the east. Wherever you are in the world, in whichever hemisphere of the world, the sun always rises in the east. That's a positive statement. Scientific fact. If I say girls are more intelligent than boys, definitely that's a normative statement. Normative means boys won't agree. If I say boys are more intelligent than girls, definitely girls won't agree. There's a big argument. We can debate on that. That's normative. Anything which differs from person to person, that's a normative statement. Anything which is a scientific fact, which depends on facts and figures, that is a positive statement in economics. So now let's talk about positive economics and normative economics. The first point, as I told you, positive economics deal with scientific facts and figures. Normative economics is a matter of opinion. It differs from person to person. What exactly is positive economics? Scientific facts and figures. We can always say, if in economics, if the price of a commodity goes up, obviously the demand for the commodity comes down. You all agree to that. There's no two opinions about it. If the price of the commodity goes up, if the car price goes up from 10 lakhs to maybe 15 lakhs, for many consumers, they don't want to buy it right now, they'll postpone. Is it not a positive statement? A majority of the people don't want to buy it right now. That means it shows the inverse relationship between price and quantity supplied. If the foreign exchange rate or the dollar price goes up, many people avoid going abroad. No one wants to buy foreign exchange because it's pretty expensive. Imagine if it goes up from rupees 70 to rupees 100, it will be pretty expensive to import any commodity from abroad. So the demand for foreign exchange will come down. Is it not a positive statement? Normative statement is a matter of opinion. It differs from person to person. So we take from the economics perspective. Some people believe poverty is better than unemployment. Not all people. Some people believe unemployment is better than poverty. Demonetization has led to economic growth. It's a matter of opinion. Some people say, definitely not. Demonetization has not led to any economic growth. So that's a matter of opinion. So the first point is positive economics deals with scientific facts and figures. Normative economics deals with matter of opinion, differs from person to person. Number two, positive economics, they make no value judgments. There's no value judgment. It's good or bad. If the price goes up, the demand comes down. I just told you. If the price of foreign exchange goes up, the demand for foreign exchange comes down. No value judgments about it. And in normative economics, we always make value judgments, which is good, which is bad. Some people say demonetization is good for the economy. Some economists disagree with that. They make value judgments, they debate on that. There are no value judgments here. You can take one more example. They should impose a lot of taxes on the rich people. So that's a debatable issue. Now we can take one more example. The government should give huge subsidies to farmers. That's a big debatable issue. The government should reduce taxation or no taxes for the poor people. So that's a matter of opinion. They make value judgments. Here, no value judgments. Positive economics state what is, what was, what will be. What exactly what is, what was, what will be. In positive economics, if the price of the commodity right now comes down, the demand for the commodity will go up. That is what is. What was, even earlier also, the price was going up, the demand was coming down. And it will be there in future. That means it will never change. It's a kind of universal fact. Normative economics state what ought to be. What ought to be, not individual opinion here. What ought to be. What ought to be means it should have been like this. To make farmers happy, the government should have given them huge subsidies. What ought to be. The government should have abolished all kinds of taxes. What ought to be? To increase consumption in the economy. The government should have provided what ought to be, not what is, what was, what will be. Positive economics. In normative economics, we talk about, this is not individual opinions. We can say here, ought to be. We can say here, what ought to be. Then we discuss here, can be proved. Positive economics can be proved. Can be proved means we can prove it in the market. The price increase, automatically the demand for the commodities come down. But it can't be proved. Nothing can be proved. You cannot prove it, whether unemployment is better than poverty or poverty is better than unemployment. You cannot prove it. There's no scientific facts or data. There is a cause and effect result. Again, it's the same thing, cause and effect. Why the demand in the market has come down? What is the cause behind this? The demand in the market for commodities has come down because of inflation or the prices have gone up. There's no cause and effect here. It's a matter of opinion again. And there is here a lot of examples here. So I can give you many examples of positive economics and normative economics. Positive economics, any economic statements you can make it. In positive economics, I'll give you some examples of positive economics. So we can say there is an opposite relationship between price and quantity demanded. There is a direct relationship between price and quantity supplied. If the prices are going up, the producer or the sellers are willing to supply more. Obviously, they get more profits. In positive economics, the main motive of the producer is profit maximization. The main motive of the consumer is maximum satisfaction. The producers are doing production to make profits. So, if the consumer is buying the commodity, he tries to get maximum satisfaction. In normative economics, you can debate on this. So, poverty is worse than unemployment or unemployment is worse than poverty. Government should give a lot of subsidies to farmers. Government should abolish taxes. Government should put huge taxes on the rich people. Government should ban imports from other countries, and government should so whatever ought to, government should have abolished to all kinds of imports from the rest of the world, so that to encourage our local industries. So there can be any number of anything you put it ought to, so the should have done, so that automatically becomes a normative economics. Government should not have done demonetization. Government should privatize all the public sector undertakings. So those are normative statements. So to sum it up, the difference between positive and normative economics: positive economics deal with scientific facts and data, normative economics deal with matter of opinion. It differs from person to person. In positive economics, we have data and figures to prove it. In normative economics, we have no data or figures. It's just a matter of opinion, individual's opinion. Positive economics won't make any value judgments. Normative economics, they make value judgments, which is better. So in positive economics, we state what is, what was, what will be. So it won't change today, tomorrow, or in the past. What is, what was. Normative economics state what ought to be. It should have been like this. The government should have adopted this kind of policies. In positive economics can be proved, they can't be proved. There is a cause and effect results. There is no cause and effect. Why the demand in the economy is coming down, why it's leading to unemployment in the economy. We always have cause and effect results. There are no cause and effect results here. So basically, positive economics deal with what is, what was, what will be. Normative economics deal with what ought to be. Positive economics is scientific facts and figures. Normative economics are no scientific fact. Positive economics don't make any value judgments. Normative economics, they make value judgments. The best example to remember is there is inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded. There is a direct relationship between price and quantity supplied. The consumption in the economy goes up if the national income goes up. So if the production in the economy goes up, obviously employment level will go up. These are all positive economics. In normative economics, government should abolish all kinds of taxes. Government should abolish imports from other countries to encourage indigenous of Indian industries. Government should put more taxes on the rich people. Government should introduce demonetization. Once again, these are normative statements. That's all we have time for this episode. Till we meet next time, it's goodbye from Saddam Hussain. All the best for your exams. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, and like and comment. Till we meet next time, goodbye.